Man, I crushed this bad boy. Charles, we're gonna talk about self-defense.
I know this may be beating a dead horse. What is your thoughts on self-defense? I know that you are a lifelong martial artist. We just talked about how you study multiple arts. You've done it all. You're a black belt. You've been black belt for many years.
Yeah.
But I also know that you like sport aspect of jiu-jitsu.
Love it, yeah.
And so how do we balance it out?
You need both. You definitely need both. It's like, you know, the people say it's like, you know, if you just did self-defense moves, you wouldn't be able to really fight. You know what I mean? That's not true, I think. I mean, I think if somebody practiced the self-defense over and over, and somebody threw a punch at them and they were used to that same situation, it'd come up, it'd be fine. But the problem with self-defense is it's not always a script. So you need to be, you know, you need to have those moves in your arsenal, like the original self-defense moves, of course, but also, you know, sparring, lots of rolling, and in my opinion, I mean, you know, you need to do a little bit of like boxing or something too. I mean, jiu-jitsu is a great art, and jiu-jitsu has striking in it if you really study it. I mean, there's, you know, basic combos and a little bit of sparring and even close of the distance and all that stuff. So for me, you know, the first portion of our academy's curriculum is a lot of self-defense. You know, lots of self-defense, lots of learning how to escape, learning how to deal with punches, deal with grabs, all that stuff.
Right.
But as you go along, yeah, you should really be working on it all, you know? I mean, after about a year of jiu-jitsu, I mean, if you did the self-defense for like a year, you're gonna know it, okay? You'll be fine. So what are you gonna do from there? You know, you're not just gonna come in and do the self-defense over and over, are you? You can, but I mean, for me, it's like, you know, it doesn't get old, but, you know, if that's all I did, I probably would be, you know, super excited. So I think you come for, you know, you come for the rolling, but you do the self-defense. Self-defense is like eating your vegetables, and the rolling and getting good at that is kind of like the dessert. Everybody wants dessert though, you know?
It seems to me that, and certainly there's exceptions.
Yep.
But there's some guys who are just pure self-defense.
Yeah.
And they know the self-defense techniques like the back of their hand, but they just don't have the athleticism of the sport practitioner.
That's true. So
it can be a beast.
Let's put it this way, okay? I don't watch NASCAR, but I used to. Well, not used to, but I grew up in Eastern Kentucky, so everybody liked it, right? So it's like this. When Dale Earnhardt Jr. won a race, okay, he didn't drive home in the NASCAR, did he?
No.
I don't. That goes up on a truck, and then he gets in his regular street car and drives home. So even the high performance driver doesn't drive the NASCAR on the street. He has a regular car. Self-defense is your regular everyday car. Okay? So even if you're a race car driver, you still have, you know, whatever. You still have a Camry or whatever, or an SUV or something, right? You don't drive a high performance race car all the time. You just get, you know, you go to the track, you race, that's what you do. And for sure, you know, we're talking about athletes, you know? So if you know, you are a martial artist and you're a competitive martial artist, yeah, you know, that's an awesome benefit for competing. But remember, while you're doing all that stuff, I mean, it's great to win, but I think, you know, when you just are chasing medals, all that's fine if that's what you want to do. I think people always say, it's like, well, if you do self-defense, what if you get punched? I don't know, man. If somebody punched like somebody like Josh Hinger in the face, I think, you know, he would just, you know, he'd do whatever he wants. You know, I don't think, you know, people is like, oh, you know, one of those world champions to get punched in the face, what's gonna happen? I was like, yeah, they're still an animal. I mean, they get hit all the time. I mean, you know, I mean, guys rolling with you. I mean, you've been hit. So, you know, I don't think it's really a problem. You know, I don't know what all these guys know. I mean, maybe they know the self-defense, but they can still roll. They certainly know to grab the guy and put him down. Be the smash pass, and I don't know exactly who does this version, but it's typical for me. Okay, now knees are up. I step in. I'm gonna force De La Hiva. Boom. But I gotta make sure my toe is out. Now I'm gonna take a step to the side. Hands go on the mat. Knee goes behind the knee, and my hip is on the hip. All right? Well, typically here, what I like to do is press a little bit and get this knee in. Once that knee's in right here, okay, go under the head, make a good pressure here, knee slides in, and then I'm in mount. okay? Real important that you see this from the other angle. That way. Now typically I'll do this, I step in for like any sort of like cross knee action, and then I can also step this way. So this is a good practice to learn. Step into De La Riva, but remember if you do that, two things. One, put the hand on the knee, and I'm gonna force this foot down with a wide hand. So I step here, boom, my knee's already pointing. A crab step, I call it, to the side, hands go on the mat, here. Okay? Now I press, and what I'm really trying to do is this. If it doesn't work out, I can always back step. All right? Come in, under the head, push back. Shoulder on the chest, push the chin back, knee in, and now we're in mount.
That's a crazy amount of pressure. Thank you. That you can apply with that.
Somewhere, yeah. A lot of pressure.
I feel all discombobulated.
Yeah.
My spine.
Yeah. It twists the spine a lot.